Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
Everything you want in a starting quarterback in the NFL, especially in the physical category. If you have the idea that he's one of those rah-rah, spit-and-fire guys, he's not that at all. But he has a will to win that really the team picks up on, and they can't wait to follow him into victory.
On first down, Watson. He'll find Lindsey here.
Watson's pass.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. That is incomplete.
Watson's pass.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Maurice Hurst in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 38.
You got nothing. Go.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
On play action. Love to throw. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 60 yards, and the Packers have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, nothing but room to run.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 57 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Packers take over first and 10. At their own
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. He had to fight that time, ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Check, 59. Tackle.
Second down, Love. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Vikings will take over here first and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
To throw on third down, Watson. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in.
Watson's pass complete to number 44. A gain of 13
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down. On second and 9, Watson firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Watson's pass.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a third and 8 coming up.
And it's third down.
Here's Watson to throw on third down. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? Guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
On second down, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
A gain of 16 gain on the play.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Third down.
And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
Cook again the ball.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
20-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Vikings 10. Packers 7.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 21-yard line.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59.
Love now on 2nd down. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And now Anderson is slow to get up. Staying down after that last play. On 3rd down, Love. He'll rifle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Working out of the gun. Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
By Tack McKinley. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
With the score, Vikings 10. Packers 7.
3rd and long for Love. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, he's got his man on the crossing route. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Vikings.
Now a run with Cook. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 24-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Cook. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
On the return. The Packers take over.
Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well.
Go to something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A gain of 13, it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing, Love. This is the tight end, Njoku. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Love. He completes this to Sutton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. To the air again, Love gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Tariq Cohen.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week one. A pass there complete to Sutton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Again, it's Love.
To this point, I've been impressed with...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 13 yards out. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Love now to pass on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Love from the gun. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Aldrich Rosas on for the field goal.
Rosas' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener, as we'll send you down to Orlando. All right, we will save the week one highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check 59, Mike.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen.
Let's go, let's bring it.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Love. He's got Njoku over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To throw now, here's Love. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Back at the 38.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
To number 84.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
From the gun, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Love's pass.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Rosa's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
Makes the score Packers 20.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Cook.
The handoff to
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
down Vikings.
And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Throwing again is Watson. Setting up the screen for Cook. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First down.
From the gun, here's Watson. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Brought down at the 35.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Harris has it over the middle. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On 4th down, Watson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down. People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down.
48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Love. That is caught by Cohen. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
57 to Mike.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Tack McKinley bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now, this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and the Packers pick it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
But it's 3rd down.
Watson now. On third down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the 50, it's Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Watson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Out of the gun, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Operating from the gun, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Throwing again, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
57.
From the gun, Love. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Love from the gun. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Packers first down.
Throwing. Love. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Love's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Going back to Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Love. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on second and 4.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
4.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air again, Love gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive, and the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 37, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Alert three.
They try again with Cohen. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Gotta get the point. Get on the point right here. Watch it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Back.
And they will take a knee here.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move them out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Rosas on for the field goal.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up